Hello family and friends and YouTubers, it's Kim here from Hancock Homestead and Gardens, and today it is Saturday, and Karen and Jeffrey are out, but they're taking a nap, so I thought while they're napping I'm going to squeeze in a real quick stroll around the homestead and kind of show you what's been growing. So it's going to be a short clip, but I hope you enjoy it. Alright, let's go. Okay friends, so I'm going to continue my Saturday stroll. And I want to go in and collect the eggs. But my tarps that I have up as doors, I took down the other day when I was cleaning. And I haven't got them back up yet. And I don't want the chickens in when I'm collecting the eggs because they just want to run out. So I brought some of their favorite food along. And look, all I have to do is shake it. And they know what is coming. Look at it. Yes. Then I just throw it out. There we go. And that keeps them busy long enough for me to get into the door. You do what you have to do. See, normally I have a tarp right there. And then if I turn this way, I have a tarp over here. But when I was cleaning, I took the tarps down for more airflow. And now I want to collect the eggs. Okay, so I'm going to collect the eggs. I have 24 hens. So I should end up with 22 to 24 eggs. Okay, so we ended up with 3 there. And 3 there. That's about normal, 3 hens per box. Oh, it looks like they like this box though. It's more on the inside, it's darker. I think that's probably why they like it. Because there's, how many is in this one? 5. Yeah, I would say because it's on the inside and it's a little bit darker. Okay, and once again 5. 3 to 4 hens will usually lay in a nest. But these have got 5, I think because they're on the inside and they're darker. Oh, we got a hen in there. She's not quite done yet. Okay. 4 on that one though. And that's right under the window, so who knows? Alright, and then I noticed over here on the floor, even though I raked out the deep litter, I still have a couple that's wanting to lay on the floor. They got used to doing that before I had the nesting boxes, and so that's what they want to do now. Alright, I wonder if she'll let me get what's in there out. Are you going to let me get what's in there out, huh? Yeah? Okay. Good girl. Good girl. And that's it. Alright. Buff Orpington. My favorite hens. Buff Orpingtons. Okay. There's where I like to sit and just watch them. Alright. Okay, I want to take you down and show you the irises that are in bloom. Alright. Most of them that are shining now are purple. That's mostly what I have planted are purple. And some golds. My children went to Holy Rosary School. The school colors were purple and gold. So when we put in this iris bed, I asked the children what color. They were very young, like kindergarten, second grade. And I asked the children, I said, what color should we put in the irises? And they said, purple and gold. So that's what we have. It's purple and gold. This gold one here, I've separated from that one down there to spread them out a little bit more. And I had to fence it up a little bit to give it some support because they're really tall. It's not really the best time to transplant irises. You're supposed to transplant irises in the fall. But I wanted to do it while they had their colored heads on, because as you can see, I had a lot more purple than gold. So while this one still had on the gold flowers, I wanted to put it where I needed it to balance things out a little bit more. So, and it seems to be doing pretty well though. But yeah, they're just beautiful. They go right along our driveway here. And the reason we have them planted right here along this driveway is because the basement pump system feeds here. There's a ditch in there. And this ditch goes all along there. And so we just put the irises all along the ditch, kind of to naturalize it. And I think they turned out really pretty. So, and we don't have a whole lot of flowers this year because we just did a digging up and splitting and planting about 2 years ago. And after you do that, after you dig and separate and transplant, it takes them a couple of years to bounce back. So we didn't have but maybe 2 irises last year, and then this year we have quite a few more. But I would say by next year we're going to really have a great bunch. So they're really pretty, and they just kind of naturalize this ditch right here. All right, let's go up and look at the cottage garden. There isn't really anything blooming, but there's a lot of growth. Okay, so I'm going to go up on the back side of my cottage garden here. We have to have cinder blocks around our bird feeder base because we get such strong winds that it will actually blow that over. But even though it's set in concrete. But what I plan to do is put dirt down in those and put some marigolds. So. And then over here on this section, now that's leveled up, I want stepping stones and set my bird feeder over here and kind of make this a zinnia corner. Okay. This here is pink flame phlox. And that one was as big as that one. But this is where John went through with the tractor. And he ran over that one and pretty well smashed them into the ground. But I dug them back up and kind of restarted them, and they're taking off again, so they'll be okay. That there is bee balm, fireball bee balm. That back there was a what are they called? Boxwood. But I don't know. It looks like it might have a blight or something. I think I'm going to have to take it out. That's the only plant that has damage. This back here is going to be a butterfly bush, and you can tell that there is a little bit of a start right down there. They don't come out until later, and I need to trim all that dead off. But I leave the dead on during the winter to kind of insulate it a little bit. That back there is a coneflower. It's a tall one. I cannot think of the name of it. But it gets like a dark pink, almost red. I think it's raspberry something, but I'm not sure. And this one down here is a coneflower, and it is a salsa red. So, and I don't know what happened here. I think what happened was I had put down some wood chips last year around my dianthus, and the wood chips got a fungus on them. And I think the fungus kind of killed everything that was in the spot. So I took off the wood chips. I've been scraping them off. And I'm going to kind of dig that up, put down some new soil, get some more red salsa coneflowers. And I don't know if I'll do dianthuses again or not, or just miniature zinnias. But yeah, that spot will be eventually fixed. And this is a weed, but I just love this weed. It's lady's mantle. And it just makes a really nice border plant, a really nice ground cover. These are my daylilies, and they will be red. And down here I have some Asiatic lilies coming in, and they will be red. Everything in this garden has red on it because it's a hummingbird garden, and hummingbirds like red. So that's what I designated this cottage garden as, is a hummingbird garden. Okay, and then on this side I have the same things planted to give it balance. So once again I have the tall coneflowers, I have the salsa red, shorter coneflowers, I have the fireball bee balm, and then I have the pink flame phlox, and then these Asiatic lilies over here are actually the first flowers I ever put into this cottage garden that I started 3 years ago. And they are, I can't remember the names, but I got them at our local farm and home, and they're yellow, but they have a real dark red center, and they're beautiful. And there's another boxwood back there. I'm going to put some zinnias back there. There's also another butterfly bush back there that hasn't started up yet. So this is the beginning of the cottage garden for this year. It's going to be a lot fuller because, of course, the plants will get bigger and fill out. And I plan on putting some annuals in, like my zinnias. So, but this is the beginning.